Hello everybody, Kathy here, and welcome to this little webinar today. Kathy Fray from Motherwise. Now, I wanted to talk to you about when you're at that sort of 29 to 31 type weeks of gestations and some of the things that you want to be thinking about. So just quickly going over this for you. So firstly, maternal exercise, and we know that there's really sound research showing that if you're doing about 150 minutes a week of moderate exercise spread over around 3 to 4 days, that a week that reduces your chances of gestational diabetes, pregnancy-induced hypertension, preeclamptic toxemia, all by around 40%, and it reduces depression by around 70%. So that's phenomenal. Okay, other things, optimal positioning of your baby. Go onto the website spinningbabies.com. It's fantastic, and that will teach you about what you're going to want to be doing as the baby gets older, because we really want that baby's head to be facing down by the time you get to sort of 34, 35, 36 weeks. If you have a high BMI, then or any complications with your back, it would be a good idea to have some sort of consult with the anaesthetist at the hospital, so that or any kind of history of anesthesia problems, so that in case you needed an epidural or general anaesthetic, your high risk factors are already known about. Another thing on your to-do list is get to know all the benefits of breastfeeding. Like, seriously, there are just, I could give you lists and lists of the reasons that we know exclusive breastfeeding is so much healthier for the baby, as a baby and a child, and now we're showing it as an adult. So you want to get really knowledgeable about that, because you're going to need that kind of determination to help you persist at breastfeeding. It's not always an easy accomplishment. In fact, most times, to be honest, it's not. And it takes a good month to get that whole mother-baby dyad synchronicity going on really well. So when you see a woman just discreetly breastfeeding a baby in public, that is never a brand new baby. So get really knowledgeable about breastfeeding. Get really knowledgeable about the signs and symptoms that your baby is unwell. Those are, in fact, look, here's my book, by the way, Oh Baby. But to give you an idea, look, these are some of the reasons why that you need to know what your baby is, its signs and symptoms of unwellness. So you need to know that information so that you can pick up on that. Some of the things that you want to be talking about to learn to understand more about with your midwife or obstetrician are the checks that are going to be done on you and on baby after the birth. So things like the APGAR scores on the baby, and things like control of bleeding, and your blood pressure, etc., after the baby is born. So all those important information to be familiar with. This is also a really good time to get to know or get to organize what your maternity bras system is going to be. Get a really soft bra, particularly for overnight when you're sleeping. That's always a good idea, because you still need to put breast pads inside your bra, because you will leak, or most women do, and it's not very pleasant waking up to wet sheets and wet nightie and things. So have a really soft maternity bra that you can use overnight. And there's some really cool lactation clothing around these days, you know, cool tops that you can get as well for easy access to those breasts. Now, that's a really quick overview, and I have a much longer one going into those topics on a lot more detail that you can get access to through my members only area, which are those women that have decided to invest in the essential basics or private consulting with me. And that really costs somewhere from like about $10 a week to get 24/7 access to all my full live webinars and live Q&As and my online Q&As. And so there's lots more information there for you and podcasts, etc. So I wish you all a wonderful week and a wonderful pregnancy. Bye. See you.